One of my favorite things about Shopify is that I can customize my website any way I want and add whatever feature I want to add by adding an app from the App Store. The Shopify App Store is the best. In this video, I will share the apps and plugins that I have for my website, for my clothing business in 2023. I always make changes and adjustments as I go and as I learn more about how to make my business better. So if you're interested in that, then keep watching. If you're a new entrepreneur and you're looking to learn how to start and grow an online business and you're looking for a supportive, informative community to do that, then you want to hit that subscribe button. The first app I'm going to tell you about is Clavio. Clavio is an email marketing, an SMS marketing app. So Shopify does have an in-app email marketing function, but it's a little limited in the templates that you can use and how you can segment your audience and stuff like that. They have made a lot of improvements, but I just still prefer Clavio. So on Clavio, you can create your email automation. So like your welcome flows, your abandoned cart flows, your, whatever campaign that you want to run, you can create that, automate that, schedule it, and it will just be running. And you can also, it's also great to have an email list, an email marketing strategy or an email strategy as part of your marketing, because social media, guys, first of all, Instagram changes every other day, so you never really have consistent growth of your audience or your community. You never have consistent reach of your audience, so it's just a little shaky over there. And you know how these apps sometimes go, like they just shut down for a couple of hours or whatever. So you don't want to be off the grid with your customers. You want to be able to contact them should you need to. You want to be able to reach them and continue to promote or market to them. Just because Instagram is down or whatever social media app is down doesn't mean the marketing for your business needs to stop. So if you have an email list, then you can consistently send them, the products that you have, or continue whatever. If you're running a promotion or a sale, you can still continue with what you had planned because you already have an audience that you can speak to, and it's not controlled by any algorithm or anything like that. You know for a fact that they will receive that email. It's just up to them to open the email and act on whatever you're telling them to do in the email. So make sure that you do have an email marketing strategy. An alternative to Clavio is Privy. You can try Privy. Mailchimp. Mailchimp is good, but I don't know if it's good for e-commerce, or if, like, I haven't used it long enough to tell you whether or not you can use it. But Clavio, Privy, or just stick to the Shopify email marketing function if you don't want to add an additional app to it. Another app I have is Judge.me. This is a reviews app. So this plugin or this app enables me to collect reviews on each product. So when someone purchases a product, after a couple of days, they receive an email to ask them to leave a review for the product that they purchased. And you can also go in and send the email even before the scheduled time, or you can just send a request, like a random request to someone. Say somebody bought, they didn't buy on your website, right? They paid the money to your bank account and you sent the product to them and all that. You can create an actual request to send that person, for that person to leave you a review. Once you get to like 80 or 100 reviews, then you qualify to have a full page where that will be on your website, where all your reviews will appear, so that customer can click on that page and actually see all the reviews for whatever product that was purchased on your website. So that is super cool. You need to have reviews, you need to have social proof to show other people or new customers or new people who are just discovering your business, show them that while you are reputable too, there are people who've purchased from your website and they liked what they bought, or however they felt about your business, or however they felt about the particular product, that can help someone else decide whether they want to buy the product or not. Another reviews app you can also look at is stamped.io. It's also really good and pretty easy to use. So for judge.me, I'm not paying anything. I'm on a free plan. On Clavio, I'm on a free plan. So these apps or these plugins have free plans and they have paid plans. So they obviously depend on the number of. So for Clavio, it depends on the number of emails that you have, and then for judge.me, it depends on the number of orders, I think, that you have or something like that. And then I also have AfterShip. I use AfterShip for returns, exchanges, refunds, that type of thing. So if somebody wants to exchange a product or return a product, there is I created a tab that has, so you can create like a separate landing page where someone can go and enter in the order number and whatnot, the details and stuff, and book a return or an exchange with a reason and whatnot. And then you can approve that request, and then the person, you arrange with the person how, or rather you'll leave the details as they create that request. The detail you will have in your back end, you will have entered the details telling them how to, whether they need to pay for the courier to get the product to you, or whether you will organize the courier to collect the product from them and whatnot. So you can kind of customize it in the back end. It's obviously limited if you're on the free plan. When you get to a certain number of returns per month, then you will need to upgrade to a paid plan. So that is something good to have. That way you don't have to do these things manually, especially once your business gets to a point where you're getting consistent orders and the volumes go up. It will be really helpful to know that customers can just go back on your website, click on a tab that says exchanges and returns, and then process that return, and you have everything in one place. There's a little bit more, it's less work for you, and it's also a little more organized, right? So that's something I have. It's called AfterShip Returns. I don't know of any other alternative for this, because this is the first, like, I just recently started using it, I think like end of last year. So I'm still kind of learning. I haven't looked at any alternatives because I like this one. And then I have, for payments, I use Yoko. I used to use PayFast, but then their customer service just really sucked. So I decided, well, I don't want someone who can't provide me with proper customer service. I don't want them handling my money. So I switched over to Yoko. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I also like Yoko because I know that one day when I have a physical store, I plan to have a physical clothing store. One day when I have a physical store, I'll be able to just buy one of their machines and use that. And that one day is not very far. A couple of months time, I will be having a physical store. So I know that I'll just buy the machines and everything will just happen on one account and all that. I won't have to go pay for a machine at the bank and all that other stuff. So I like Yoko for that. I also like Yoko because it's just, I don't know, I just found it really easy to operate. I just find it easy to manage and to use. Their system, or the platform is just pretty straightforward. Like, you just, everything is clear, you know. So I use Yoko for payments. And then I also recently added lay-by as a channel on, so on each product, under each product. So, on the product there is the add to cart, and then there's buy now, and then so under the buy now there is a buy it on lay-by. So it's the same way that lay-by works in a physical store. So they use that option, and then they create an account at layup, and then I set a percentage of a deposit that you need to pay when you buy on layby. So then they will pay that deposit at that particular moment, and then they will set up sort of like payment schedule to say, okay, cool, every month on the first I will pay, um I'll pay my installments in installments of three or installments of twos or whatever. So yeah, there is that option as well. It's called layup. It's kind of new, but it's really good. Their service is amazing. Everything is just they kind of help me through like the whole process of integrating. And it was really easy actually. The onboarding and everything was pretty easy. So yeah, layup is one to look out for if you want to offer lay-by for your products. I started offering it because I had people actually ask me, do you offer lay-by and all that? So I added it as a um, payment option. And another thing, layup, what they do their own marketing where they collect like people sign up to their platform like customers, right, who are looking to buy, and then they promote the businesses that are signed up to layup. So they promote those businesses product. So I constantly have traffic from my website coming through layup. So today, when I'm recording this video, I had like 13 people visit my website from layup, or from like the marketing that layup is doing, where they include my products. I think they include like three of my products, three of my dresses on their email blast or whatever. So that helps a lot. And then the last app or plugin I want to look at is QuickBooks. QuickBooks I use for bookkeeping and accounting. Um, I I did study accounting in high school in varsity. I have a BCom, but I don't want to do the whole Excel thing. I can do it. My husband was willing to show me how to do it, or like rather create like a module for me, or model on Excel for me to use. But I don't want to use Excel, honestly. I don't want to be that manual. So I added QuickBooks. So what QuickBooks does, it's connected to my Shopify, and you can also connect it to your bank account, your business bank account. So that way you have your sales and stuff coming through, and then you also have your income and expenses from your bank account, and then you can just reconcile things and all that, on QuickBooks. So it is so important, guys, to be doing your bookkeeping and stuff like that. Like, it's very, very important. So yeah, I have that as well, so that I added. And yes, it does work for South Africa. So for South Africa, it's QuickBooks dot Intuit. Then you can kind of add that there. I have those apps on my website, and it makes my website so much easier to use. Oh, I forgot. I also have Shopify Inbox. Shopify Inbox helps me have a chat feature on my website. So then when someone sends a message via the website on using the chat box, I have the Shopify Inbox app on my phone, and I'm able to respond immediately and get the message immediately and respond to the customer directly from my phone as I would if I was on WhatsApp. So what Shopify Inbox does, not only is it connected to the chat feature on your website, it's also connected to your social media. If you connected your Instagram and Facebook, then your Instagram and Facebook inbox will be connected to that Shopify inbox, and then all those messages from your um, Instagram, Facebook, and your website will come on that one app. And then you can get all those messages from customers and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry about going to your Instagram to see if you have any messages, or going to your what do you call this, your email to check if any customer left a message or anything like that. You just don't have to worry about all that. It's all in one place. It is amazing. So yeah, guys, that those are the apps that I have on my website for Welfare Clothing, which is my clothing business, my baby. Um, I hope you found this helpful and picked up a thing or two. Let me know in the comments, what apps do you have on your website, or what apps are you thinking of adding, or what features would you like to add on your website? Maybe I could, let you know what app you should download for it and all that. Yeah, let me know, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and be part of this awesome community. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.